bestie. Thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, I am going to do a Colourpop update for the month of September, but we're also going to talk about Colourpop for a minute. So I filmed this already. I felt like I was getting a little heated and tangent over other things. So I'm going to try not to do that in this video. So if you're unfamiliar, Colourpop is actually a project I created to get use out of. So 4th grade Colourpop, I know a lot of us have a lot of Colourpop, and I wanted to put it to good use. So that's why I created this project. We started January 18th, 2022, and we'll go through January 17th, 2023. We'll start up again on January 18th, 2023, and then just keep going. As I've said with like Juvia's Place, I'm done with Juvia's Place. 2 strikes, you're out with me. They have even more strikes than that, but I am completely done with them. But that doesn't mean that I'm just going to throw away what I have from them. So you'll be seeing it in projects. I'll be getting use out of it, etc. I just no longer support that brand. Okay, so let's talk about Colourpop. Colourpop is already problematic because just how much they produce, how much fast fashion or fast makeup they have. So they're already like on people's radar about this. But to me, this new, I don't even want to call it a scandal. It's not a scandal. This new choice is disappointing and just tone deaf. I called it that on Instagram. I'm going to call it that again. Okay, so if you don't know, Colourpop just released the Harry Potter collection. And I thought it was going to be just on Ulta, but it looks like it went up on Colourpop and on Ulta. And it didn't sell out. I was off the internet when all this happened. I came back and saw it and I was like, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. So when Colourpop announced this collection, they were like, everybody has asked for this. We're so excited, blah, 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 blah. And they started getting backlash immediately. And not just backlash from people who follow them, backlash with some of their influencers that they work with. It's okay. So if you aren't familiar, J.K. Rowling, who is the author of the Harry Potter series and whatever Fantastic Beasts, etc., is openly transphobic. Like, she puts all of her business out on the Twitter. She is anti-trans, she's racist AF, and she's anti-Semitic, which means she's against like the Jewish community. Her biggest thing, and I think she just wrote a book that's anti-trans as well. Her biggest thing that I've paid attention to is that only women who menstruate are actually women, which is a load of bullshit. I'm a cisgendered white woman. Well, native, but mostly white. And I haven't bled since 2014. Thank the Lord. So, but that doesn't make me any less of a woman. It just doesn't. That's not how biology and all of this works. So and again, she's been openly hateful for 3 or 4 years now, maybe even longer than that. I try to stay off Twitter. Twitter is toxic, clearly. So she has been openly trans. She still receives royalties from Harry Potter. So anytime someone collabs with Harry Potter, there is money that goes to her. And one comment I've seen over and over is like, nobody goes for the other stores that sell Harry Potter. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. And you don't boycott Walmart? Well, no, because there are some places that you still have to shop from, especially if you live in a small town. That's not what this is about. This is about a company who swears that they are rainbow spectrum friendly. I'm not going to say all the letters because I will forget them and I don't want to be offensive. Like, I don't want to offend anybody or forget anybody. That's what their claim. So they do pride, they do all of this performative stuff that now is performative because they've come out with a collection from someone who is so anti-trans, who's so transphobic, and who will 100%, well, not 100%, I'm sure she gets maybe 50% of the royalties from this collection. And a lot of the issue, I think, is the way they handled it. So when they started getting like comments, etc., on their first post, they deleted everything and started again. And then they started deleting people's comments and leaving the comments that are like, well, if you don't like it, just don't buy it. I like this. I want it. Blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, I'm not trying to gatekeep. Like, I'm not the gatekeeper of the makeup community. I'm not the gatekeeper of your wallet. Like, that's not what this is about. But if you're someone who doesn't follow Twitter or doesn't keep up with what's going on in the community, you may or may not know about what's going on with this Harry Potter collection. So at the end of the day, I have not purchased anything licensed Harry Potter products since probably 2015 or 2016. And I will not be purchasing this. And Colourpop and I are on a break. We were already on a break. I bought the bronzers and I bought a couple of these Super Shock cheeks that they had on sale. But that's it. And that's it for a while. So as I mentioned with Juvia's Place, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. There's not going to be a third time. So depending on how they end up responding to this, because they've already fucked it up. Like it's like surely they have a PR team. Surely they have a PR team. Because they done fucked things up. It's gonna take more than what they've done, I think, to kind of have the community feel like they actually listened and they're being heard. And you can look in their comment sections and you have huge creators with check marks, blue check marks going, I've DM'd you, you're not responding back. We need to have a conversation about this. Like, how can you say that you want to work with me as someone who's a trans person and then support someone who is so openly anti-trans? So that's kind of what's going on with that Colourpop collection. And like I said, depending on how they respond to this, will kind of determine what happens going forward. So that's all of that. And I know it's hard, and I know it's especially hard here in the Bible Belt area because you have, you know, clergy, pastors, preachers, etc., preaching, you know, the Bible says that homosexuality is a sin, blah, 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 blah. Well, the Bible also says a lot of shit that you can have more than one wife, beat her, etc. So that's a topic for another day. That's a topic for another day. But, you know, when you have these people in power saying these things, it makes it really hard to know what to do and what to believe. And a lot of people have stopped trusting science, which doesn't make a bit of sense. I mean, Trump is not a scientist. Trump is a crook who's probably going to end up in jail. That's a story for a different day. So anyway, I just want you to realize that homosexuality is not a lifestyle choice. Being trans is not a lifestyle choice. And I know a lot of people are like, well, they're 8 or 9 or 10 or 13. They don't know what they need. They don't know what they want. Let them wear a dress if they want to wear a dress. No one's talking about gender assignment surgery. I mean, listen to Nikki. Go watch Nikki's I'm Coming Out video. And she talks about how she knew at a young age that she was in the wrong body. So we just have to listen to people. And at the end of the day, listen, I loved Harry Potter as much as the next person. It didn't take over my life. Like, I'm not a Potterhead, all that other stuff. But I read all of the books more than once. I've watched all of the movies. I hated number 3, but I enjoyed the rest of them. So I'm not someone who's anti-Harry Potter or someone who's never read Harry Potter. But I am anti-racism. I am anti-transphobia, homophobia, all of that. For me, the people in my life, whether it be real life or this community that I'm growing on any of the channels that I have, for me, it's more about letting people know that they're supportive, that they matter more to me than some kind of IP license does. So again, I'm not trying to gatekeep. I'm just trying to kind of put my thoughts together about what's going on with them. And it's just so disappointing. Maybe it's not surprising because they basically want to collab with everybody. And this was just a money grab. 100% just a money grab. And it's not even that cute. It doesn't even look that nice. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. It's like I said, it's infuriating. It's infuriating to see all this go down and for people to be so dismissive of a whole community of people who just want to live their life. And that's what doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. It's like, what does someone else over here doing have any effect on your life whatsoever? It does not. It doesn't. Like the whole don't say gay in Florida. It's not saying the word gay isn't going to make kids not be gay. Like seriously. And this whole Oklahoma thing, oof. They're trying to say that teachers are indoctrinating kids. When would they have time? When would they have time to indoctrinate kids about anything? I taught for 4 years. It was go, go, go. Like we didn't have time to do any of that. So yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on that. That's my thoughts on a lot of things. I could literally sit here and just go on and on and on. But I don't understand this culture of hate that we've cultivated. And again, I'm going to say it again. I am not a Trump fan. I said it when he was even thinking about running for the office that if he is racist, he is all of these things. And I feel like his presidency led to people who were already racist feeling like they have a right to be openly racist. And so, yeah, anyway, I don't know. I support people more than I support an IP. And I hope I got that across. And like I said, I'm not trying to gatekeep. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy from Colourpop. But like I said, not everybody knows what's going on. So those are my thoughts. That's my opinion. At the end of the day, you have to decide what's best for you. But I have too many trans people in my life. I have too many, rainbow spectrum people in my life for me to go, oh, I would rather have a Harry Potter lipstick than your friendship, than your love. I'm just not that type of person. I am a Taurus. You guys have heard me say that over and over. And one thing about a Taurus is we want fairness. And I just want everybody in the world to have the exact same rights. And it's just infuriating. It's really infuriating. So anyway, let's get on with this kind of pity update. Let's talk about the thing that came in last month. That's this. This is the Colourpop. Duh, Misty. This is the blush in Coast to Coast. It was in the Making Mauves collection. It's the blush I have on today. It's a beautiful cool tone blush. I really do love it. My goal is to headband. Today was the first day I used it. You can just kind of see it. My hands are wet because I've been going back and forth with this baby wipe. So this is in for pan. I've used it one time, but it's pretty. I like it. Next, we have my Swerve liner. Since the last update, I've used it 5 more times for a total of 25 times. This thing is still huge. I still have a lot. I'm taking my life with my own hands. I still have a lot. So I was like, oh, I'm just about done. No, I'm not. Nope. This may not even be done by the end of this project, which is in January. So did I say it's 3 to 6 products rolling or not rolling? No, rolling. 3 to 6 products rolling. You choose your own goals. January 18th to January 17th. I apologize. I saved this video for last because it just makes me sad. It literally makes me want to cry that they've partnered with someone who literally wants to wipe out an entire population of people. And not even just one population of people either. And for her to be so blatantly hateful, and for people to still want to support her and support that franchise is just really, really hard. And again, it would be different if she wasn't receiving royalties, but she gets a cut of it. Until she no longer receives a cut of it, I just have no interest in it whatsoever. All right, next we have my Soul Body Butter. Not Body Butter. What is this called? Body Bronzer. I actually really like this. It only has 3 uses on it. I think my goal is to hit ban. I like it. It's really creamy. I think these were on sale. I didn't pick any up. Did I say I picked up a couple bronzers and some blushes? I didn't even do a makeup confessional in August because I just picked up that little bit. I can share those with you right now, actually. Let me talk about Seismic and then I'll share it with you. So as of the last update, I have used Seismic 61 times. I've used it 5 more times for a total of 66, and this is what we're looking like. I'll try to flash up the screenshot from last month. I don't think there's that much difference. My goal is to finish this. I don't think this is going to be finished by the end of the project either, but I use it literally every time I wear makeup. And if I don't, it's because I'm doing something a bit warmer. So it's on today. You can't see it though because it's topped with the powder. This is the Wet n Wild Halo, whatever I rolled into. Graveyard. I don't know about it. It makes me look like I have way more texture than I actually do. So, okay, so that's the update. Let's talk about what I purchased. I just picked up, I wanted the 2 bronzers like I mentioned, so I picked up the Super Shock bronzers in I'll Bet and Get Sandy. These are actually really pretty. I put on Get Sandy. I filmed to Get Ready With Me, and then I just deleted it because I was just like, it was so down. I was like Debbie Downer. Kind of like this update, but a little bit worse. So this is what it looks like. These are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Creamy. I mean, like really creamy. And just really, really pretty. So I believe this is the lightest shade. Oh, I can take these out of boxes now because I'm sharing them. Actually, no, I'm going to keep that one. This is I'll Bet, I-S-L-E, so like island. Oh, am I going to swatch all these blushes? Probably not. I'm not going to swatch the blushes. I'm not going to swatch this either, but I will show it to you. I want to keep these as airtight as possible. All right, so I picked up 6 blushes. I picked up a second That's How We Roll. No, 360. This is from the That's How I Roll collection. It's probably one of my favorite blushes, and they're discontinuing it because it was on sale for like $2. So I went ahead and picked it up. But it's gorgeous. Tighten this up. I want them really tight. Really pretty color. So that one is actually a repeat, and I almost bought more, but I didn't. So this is Yes She Did. I have no idea what collection this is from. It may not be from a collection. Again, I think these are being discontinued because they were all on sale for like $2 or $3. I don't remember. And I tried to get color, like I didn't pick up a single peach color blush, which is Amaze Ball. Brute. I believe this is about Champagne. This is maybe their Poppin' Bottles collection or whatever that was. Their 900th neutral collection. I'm really sad about the whole BH thing. I haven't watched Angie's video yet, but I'm like, God dang it. Of course it's mediocre. Flippin' makeup revolution. Well, who's in their own trouble because of finances. So that's that one. Again, that is Brute Flute. Then I have Sounds Grape. Oh, that one's broken. Good job. Good job, Colourpop. Probably means it's also dry. Has it been more than 14 days? It's been more than 14 days. God dang it, Misty. Should have paid attention. No, it's still, you know what? I think this was used. Maybe not. It's still creamy. That one's really pretty. What is this one called? Sounds Grape. G-R-A-P-E. This must have been part of the wine or not, wine me or not, wine or not, wine or low, whatever the fuck it was. Whatever it was, collection. Then I picked up, this is No Vacancy. It looks kind of peach on camera, but it's definitely more pink in real life. And then last but not least, I picked up Over Dramatic, which is a really pretty kind of neutral tone blush. So that's it. That's my rant. That's my update. Like I said, I'm not trying to gatekeep. You do what you want to do with your own money. You support who you want to support. But I think I've made it well known just where my thoughts are and what my feelings are about all of it. I trust science, and science has proved that none of this is a choice, that it's, biological, and I trust science. And while I am spiritual, I'm not nearly as religious as I used to be, and it's the people. And maybe we can talk about that at a different time if you want to know. But anyway, that's it. Don't cancel me. I mean, cancel me if you want to cancel me. Unsubscribe if you want to unsubscribe. I completely understand. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you don't mind my ranty videos. I don't rant very often. I don't. But I felt this one was warranted. I wanted to make my feelings known on the subject, and I feel like I did. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully next update I will have more progress, especially on like the bronzer and hopefully on this blush. I am working on a ton of blushes. I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly I was not thinking. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am at Misty Pans. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.